Hello and welcome back to Hutan Pantai. Today we are going to be fertilizing our long grain rice as well as our peas. And Artemus is going to head over to the store, get a sprayer and some herbicide since our pea field is completely covered in weeds. And then we are going to moving on to some other jobs. So first off, we need to go ahead and fertilize. So I think we'll grab the little Isaki here. Get that fired up. Get the fertilizer sprayer attached and see if it can carry a full spreader of fertilizer, or if you need to swap over to the Deutz. So cover open, lid up. Looks like that's a bit much for our little Isaki. So we're gonna have to detach the spreader here and come back with the Deutz. Here we are, should be no trouble for our Deutz. Get that hooked up and start with our long grain rice. So this sprayer has some good width, so it should be just a quick back and forth. Don't think we quite cover the whole field in one go. It's just a quick lap around. There we go. Now while we wait for Artemus, the plan for later is to get this field here. What field is this again? 28. Going to get it plowed after we harvest the soybeans. We're gonna have to skip ahead one day to get the soybeans harvested. Then we're gonna merge these fields together, cultivate them and drill them with spinach. So we'll have a field of spinach and a field of peas. That's gonna need harvesting around a similar time. And it's gonna be a very large field as well. So let's move on to our pea field and wait for Artemus to start the spraying so we can see better where we have fertilized. Now, as you can see, it's quite covered in weeds. And if you come here and take a look, you can see the little pea plants here hiding in between the weeds. So we'll get a better look at our fields once the weeds have been eliminated. So we'll hang around for a second and wait for Artemus. And there he is, emerging from the fog. Getting all these weeds sprayed off. Nice, got the hardy sprayer and front extension tank. And after the weeds have been killed off, we can see our little pea plants a little bit better. We'll be able to see where we have fertilized as well. So we'll follow along with the spreader and get it all fertilized as well as spray it off. So I will see you when we're done. There we go, last little bit of weeding finished and the fertilizing as well. So we can take this back to our farm, get the fertilizer spreader detached, and Artemus will put away the sprayer and extension tank. Then the last thing we have for today is getting our long grain rice flooded. It has germinated, so it is time to flood it, and it's gonna stay flooded for, I believe, 3 or 4 months. And it needs to be drained again before we can harvest. We'll get that parked up. Then go to the rice field and wait for farmers. Since after the flooding we're gonna have to rest for the day and come back tomorrow when our soybeans should be ready to harvest. There he is on his way. We can get this field nice and flooded, so it can grow without any weeds sprouting up. So we'll go ahead and get it flooded. You can see the tracks where we just fertilized, filling up first. Such a neat feature. So we'll go ahead and rest for now and come back tomorrow. Here we are, our rice has grown some, and I believe it is time for our other rice to get dried up. Looks like it dried up on its own. The pump stopped automatically and the rice consumed the excess water. So it should be all good here, and it looks like it should be ready to harvest pretty soon. So if we move over here, we can see that the soybeans are ready to be harvested. So that's what we're gonna do first of all. So we'll get the trusty lizard dragon over to the field so we can unload our soybeans. Then we'll go ahead and get our combines ready and get the field harvested. I think should be good to park up over here. And off we go, harvesting. So we'll get this finished and I'll talk to you when we're done. There we go. Soybeans all harvested. We'll see in a sec how much we have. Should be around 6,000 liters. So hopefully that's all gonna fit in the lizard dragon. But that should be a nice chunk of cash come sell time. Just shy of 6,400. So that's not too bad from a little field. So we'll get the combine put away. And then we have to move on to the plowing. We're gonna have to buy a couple of new plows. Get this field here plowed up and then joined with the field we just harvested. There go our soybeans. Deposited into the silo. So we have wheat, rice and soybeans waiting in the silo. We'll see about when it's the best time to get it sold. The armor is gonna get the dragon parked away, and then we'll go ahead and pick up a couple of new plows. Artemus is grabbing the Deutz. We'll go ahead and get in the Kubota. And head over to the store. Here we are. Let's get the plows bought. We are going with the agro mash. Gonna get a couple of those. One for each of us. And then we can get that picked up. Get it folded up so we can take it back to our farm. Here we are. We can get our plow unfolded. And flipped around. Now we should be able to get going. So I'll get that lowered. And we will crack on with this, and I will see you when we're done. Go. The field has been plowed and they have been neatly joined together. The field that had the soybeans in did not need plowing, so we have left that. Saves on a bit of work. So we can go ahead and get the plow detached. And then we have to get the fields cultivated. So we'll get the plow parked up over here. And get a cultivator attached. Then we can get the field all cultivated. Right, got our handy steering assists all set up. So we can get that enabled. Go ahead and start the cultivating. So we will get this whole field done, and I will see you when we're done. There we go, nice and cultivated. So we can go ahead and get our seed drills, get them filled up with the seed and fertilizer. Then we can get to planting the spinach. So we'll get the cultivator dropped off. We have the seed drill, get the spinach selected. Then I think we should get the seed and fertilizer all topped up, so we don't run out mid-field, hopefully. Then we can get lined up at the start of our field while we wait for Artemus. Here we go, all lined up. Get our GPS going, get the drill lowered. And we are seeding spinach. So we will get the field done, and I will see you then. And there we go. The spinach all drilled. So we can go ahead and take these back to the farm. And that concludes what jobs we have today. So next time we should hopefully have our first rice fields ready to harvest again. So we can take out these small harvesters and do a rice harvest. But yeah, we got some peas and spinach growing. It's gonna be interesting as there are new crops to FS25. That's gonna be fun to see them grow and harvest them. I think we should go take a look at our peas, since they are in the second growth stage now. Here we are. Bit bigger, not much. You can see them growing these spindly things. Looking good. Yeah, our rice fields have been drained. So hopefully next time they will be ready for a harvest. This is all for today. Thank you for watching. If you liked, drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Check out Artemus' channel. Link will be in the description. If you have any tips, tricks or suggestions on what you want us to do on here, leave it down in the comments. And we will see you in the next one.